Hello, everyone. A few days ago, I saw a video where uh, a boy had been killed, and you could feel the pain of the people that were speaking in that video. No, just because I think it had just happened then. Just realized, oh, this boy had been killed, and someone was telling the other, oh, it's so and so Uani's son. You could feel the pain, you could feel the grieving and everything. I actually did a video. I analyzed that particular. I did a video on that whole issue, but at that moment, I had thought that it was the police that had done the killing, because the uniform from the video, I thought it was that of the police, and it turned out to be military. So because of that, I had not even scheduled the video. It was already on YouTube. I had not just made it public, so I just deleted it, and I didn't go ahead. I think I might still go ahead and show that particular video where I was saying that it's the police that did it. I probably would just write that it is the soldiers, not the police, just to see how my reaction was when I saw that video. And then the Nigerian military came out to do a statement, and I'll read out the statement. It says, unfortunate death of a protester by a soldier in Zaria. And I think this thing happened in a place called Samara. I don't know whether this boy was actually a protester or he was a bystander or whatever. But, at the end of the day, the Nigerian military, the Nigerian army has not been one that you can take their words and go to the bank. There have been so many times they recant statements, they say things that are not factual or half-truths and all of that. Many times they've been caught in their own lies and they've been forced to recant. So I can't take their words for it that he was actually a protester. He literally could have been someone who was at home when they came through, and then in their recklessness, a soldier shot him. He said on 6 August 2024, troops of the Nigerian Army received a distress call that some hoodlums gathered in Samaru in large numbers, burning tires on the road and pelting stones on security personnel. The troops immediately mobilized and arrived at the scene to disperse the mob and enforce the curfew imposed by the state government. On arrival at the scene, the hoodlums brazenly attempted attacking the troops, prompting a soldier to fire a warning shot to scare the hoodlums away, which unfortunately led to the death of a 16-year-old boy, Ismail Mohammed. The soldier involved has since been arrested and undergoing interrogation as at the time of this report. Saddened by the unfortunate incident, the Chief of Army Staff, Lieutenant General Taurid Abiodun Lagbaja, has sent a high-powered delegation led by the General Officer Commanding 1 Division, Major General Landa Sarasu, to visit and condole with the family of the deceased. The deceased was buried according to Islamic rites with senior military officers of the Nigerian Army in attendance. Onyema Nwachukwu, Major General, Director, Army Public Relations, 6 August 2024, signed. This is the person that signed it. But what I do not understand is that how are you shooting a warning shot and it was hitting someone? The warning shot, is it not normally that they do it to this guy? Were they pointing at this particular person and and shooting that warning shot? And also the military, if you're going to take responsibility for a dastardly act that was done by one of your men, take responsibility, apologize the way, be remorseful, and go on to do everything possible to ensure that something like this never happens again. But don't try to blame, to justify what you did, to say this, that. No, they came, they tried to, what was that thing? They brazenly attempted attacking the troops. Don't take responsibility, apologize for what you've done, and put everything in place to ensure that it never happens again. But then, this is another report that came out, which for me is not just only sad, but extremely heartbreaking is this one. So that they said the father of 16-year-old boy Ismail, who was killed by the Nigerian army under the leadership of Bola Ahmed Tinubu yesterday in Samaru Zaria, has received 300,000 for compensation of life. This is Aliu Kwarubai. That's his ex handle, formerly known as Twitter. And then he showed, the picture of the boy, his father, with this money that they had given him, and the packaging in which this money was given. You just look at this, you just feel extremely sad, extremely saddened that the life of a child, 16-year-old, that someone had nurtured with so much hope and putting in so much, that all it was worth to the military was just 300,000. 300,000. What was that all about? To buy them off, to prevent the man going to what? I don't even know. It's so sad. It's so sad that the poor in Nigeria really don't have any value except during election, and even during that election, it's the thumbprint that has value, not the whole of the of that ordinary citizen. The poor, the underserved. It's really sad. If there was even any real value placed on the poor in Nigeria, you will see politicians and would have been engaging with them, knowing fully well that they are the ones who are going to be the deciders. But as it is, they just feel that, anything can be bought, and then that's just it. This is so, honestly, this is so heartbreaking. I just looked at the whole thing and I shook my head. Would they offer 300,000 if it was a child of the rich they killed? And if you look at where the fathers, just look at the environment. Look at how the environment. Just look at, and these are places that they have lawmakers who are representing them. They have lawmakers who are collecting monies on their behalf. They have lawmakers and members of the local government. They have people who should work for them. But unfortunately, most of these politicians, the only thing they know what to work for is themselves, sadly.